I think he's experienced to fight it out. Because normally fights will rush in to finish it, and he's stay cool. Yeah.
So if you just joined us here and you're watching on Facebook or you watch on YouTube, get it shared, people. Share it around, let people know, and they can enjoy the infusion action. It's me, Vinny Shawman, and Big Mo Bakari, former world champion of infusion.
Former, I'm not anymore.
Ah, so
I'm a people champ now.
That's it, the people's champ.
Let's see what they bring to the table.
The
today.
original, the OG. You're the OG.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Nice, started with a kick. You see, he's also fighting Thai style, you know?
Yeah.
But
he never panics, bro.
No. He stays cool. And there's a lot of power in those kicks. But he makes one mistake. He's leaning his head too much forward.
Yeah, he does like a boxer.
Yeah.
Slipping side to side.
Yep.
That's his style, Mo. He seems to get away with
but
it.
it's difficult. Nice kicks. I don't know. Bruhl doesn't know what to do now. He's pressing, but...
He's kicking like Salman Khan or Yotzenklein. Heavy left leg.
Nice.
So sharp.
Just the jab, and then the kick comes.
Look at the redding on the arm of Doorje. He'd lost his world title to Greg Wotton from England in a clinch-off or clinch fest a few years ago. But Doorje has always been a fan favourite.
Yeah. When they hear the cornerman of Pietje, he said hit his arm, just kick his arm.
He's already hurt the arm.
But you know what
He's already hurt the arm of Bruhl's arm.
Yeah.
See the reddening on it, the swelling.
Nice hacking. But you know what the problem is? Bruhl is pressing good, cuts the corners, but he doesn't do...
He can't counter the legs too fast.
He's too afraid, but...
The damage is being done. It's like he's putting the water in the basement, as they say.
Yep.
He makes it, but eventually makes the boat sink, and that's what's happening here. The arm is already gone.
The arm is gone, but...
Heavy.
If he's smart, when he gets kicked right cross, he has to come with the right cross.
He's hurting it so bad. If Peter really puts his leg across, he can't counter with it like this. But you are right, yes.
And he doesn't kick his inside leg. I don't know why. Good, nice knee. He's okay, I think.
Yeah, he's scoring really well here.
Yeah.
Beckons him in, Andrej Bruhl.
If I was Pietje, I would give a left high kick now.
Yeah. Just let him get into it here.
Yeah. I think Andrej Bruhl was listening to me when I said left high kick.
Peter needs more than that. Go back to that clinch that he's good at, Mo.
Indeed, but Bruhl is growing.
Yes, yeah.
Bruhl is growing.
He's a fighter two halves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or three quarters of the way, I would say that Peter was scoring, but then he starts to come into Bruhl, edging forward all the time, a little bit dangerous.
Because I think he has he knows the timing of let's see, boom.
Yeah, left kick to the body, then left inside the leg, good balance. But he's been out a long time, Pietje Doorje, and as I said, and I'm going to bore people with this, but I'm boring anyway. It's hot.
No, you're not boring. You know you've done a lot of your homework, so.
Yeah, but it's so hot in here that Peter's been out of the way a long time.
It is.
We'll see.
But he was growing into the fight in the last minute, last 30 seconds. He was growing. I think he has the timing on now. But let's see.
So we're going to round number 2. That's intriguing action. Two former champions on a guy that tried for the title and one that used to own it. And we'll see. They're both on the comeback trail. Let's see. Round number 2.
And there comes the kick. But nobody goes to the body. Nobody hits the body.
The sharpness has gone out
No
of Doorje's
Saenchai.
work.
Yeah, he's going into boxing. Bruhl does not want to give him space so he can kick.
Trying to block it now, isn't he?
Nice slip. You see, there's no body shots.
Why Pietje?
Not at all.
Yeah, but Pietje can still box. He's worried about boxing with him.
That's it. If I was Bruhl, body, head, but he goes constantly to the head. Nice kick to the body.
Yeah. Bruhl's now changed southpaw himself. This is where Pietje, if he sees his southpaw again, he should hammer that front leg, kick that leg off.
Yeah, like I said, but they don't do it. They focus too. A lot of fighters are only focused on the head, not the body. And as a fighter, you have to try body, head, body, so you make a mistake somewhere.
Yeah. You have to find the weakness, don't you? The weak spot somewhere.
Oh, nice. That was a nice slip and a nice body shot.
And being a southpaw, it brings the liver closer for the left hook.
Explosiveness, Pietje has the explosive anymore.
No,
like he had.
Seems to shot his ball,
You see, just touching with his leg.
Bruhl so tough. Bruhl, the workman-like performance all the time, coming forwards.
Andrej is scoring very good. He lost the first round, but this round is him.
Yeah.
But now they're getting both too sloppy.
Nice kick.
And now Bruhl is the one who's kicking.
Very
Last
tough.
20 seconds. Let's see.
So Pietje needs to go back to scoring with the knee.
Yeah. I don't know what they said in the corner of Andrej, but it helped a lot.
Indeed. Well, I tell you what, it's 1-1, isn't it? It's all on this round.
It's all on this round. It's 1-1. In my book, it's 1-1, but...
Yeah, exactly. It's 1-0.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, another absolute scorcher here. But guess what? Tomorrow night, ECE, Enfusion Case event, we have another show. And they're all stand-up fights with little gloves.
I'm excited for tomorrow. In the beginning, Doorje was the one who was pushing and was dominant, but second round it was all Andrej.
Yeah.
So it depends on this round.
So here we go then. It's all on this round, as the big man says next to me. Round number 3, as the 1 and 2 are in the books. Doorje needs to find the energy that he had in the first round to keep this little man off.
Round 3.
Round 3.
Both 35 years of age. Seen better days, I'll be honest. There you go. There's the left kick.
That's what he has to. He has to give the pressure to Andrej, but Andrej is slick, man.
Very slick.
He's slick. He knows what he's done. He knows how to move, how to cut the corner. But then again, he has to kick more than that. Inside, that's it. Nice right hand from Andrej.
Circles round. Doorje's doing well in this round.
He's doing very well. It's a close round, but
It's all about fitness now, fitness and will.
It is. But underworked a lot of his fitness, that's what he says. So let's look at that. But for now, it's Pietje who's working and scoring. Nice knee, nice knee to the head.
Nice knees.
Yeah. Nice knee. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a
good
great
one.
shot.
Yeah.
Wow. And I did say he needed the knees.
Yeah. Like I said, he's good. He's good in his timing.
Don't get sloppy now, Peter. Don't get sloppy with this guy.
I think he's experienced to fight it out. Because normally fights will rush in to finish it, and he's stay cool.
Andrej Bruhl, there's no quitting him though, is there?
No.
There's
Nice
absolutely
knee
no
again.
beautiful knee.
You see?
What a performance this has been from Doorje, who's been out a very, very long time.
And it's difficult when you're out of the fighting for a long time. It's difficult to start it up again.
Yeah, but he's doing it, and he's doing it really, really well.
Because the confidence you had before is there anymore. The timing isn't anymore